I wonder when it was my fate was sealed. Never expected my death to be so epic. Can't complain, I guess. Hey, Donovan. Are you listening? That's one way to start a game. Hey, Donovan. Are you listening? You don't need to stop every 3 sentences to ask if I'm listening. Of course I'm listening. I'm a bartender. So the girl from Proxima Vega, turns out she was just using me to smoke out the mole as city police. Did you sleep with her? No. She's not into guys. Anyway, I almost got arrested, but I managed to hack my way out of the bot patrol car. One day you're gonna end up dead or worse if you keep doing business with those Proxima scoundrels. We live in a city ruled by corporations. If I didn't associate with scoundrels, I'd be out of work in no time. So basically, today sucked. Why don't you hit me up with something? Alright, what do you feel like? Bourbon? Vodka? Tequila? Surprise me. Okay, let me see what we've got here. Alright, let's prepare a drink for Brandy. What should we aim for? Do you see any interesting soul nodes, Newman? Newman? Last muse must have expired already. Let's see if I can't channel a new one. Harvester of sensations, I beg of you, bestow upon me your graces. Weave the red strings and guide my hand to tune into buried emotion. That's one way to summon a beverage. Should do it. Now if you can hear me, try to pick up a bottle and move it around. Oh, instructions. Now, this here game I'm playing, this Red Strings, the Red Strings Club. I know little to nothing about this. I just popped on Steam one day and I noticed that there was this sprite-based, possibly adventure game. Video opens up, man falling out of a window, falling past all these strange scenes, only to suddenly land in a chair. And it looked odd, mesmerizing even. So I figured I had to try it, and that is why I'm here today. You can click and drag while holding a bottle to pour its contents. Alright. Ooh. What do we want to drink? A high roller bourbon, deep down vodka, a westward absinthe, or a tequila Carlos Derecho? Or is it Derecho? I have no idea. Alright. Okay, that is actually more than I was expecting to gather. The torturer is the grandson of a fallen mafia boss? Rumors say he uses very unconventional methods. Proxima will be attending the New Year's City Core Summit. Supercontinent will be presenting something revolutionary. Guy named Goss T has dealt with Red Secret in the past. Okay, objectives have already been completed. It's good to know. I don't have to worry about the new freelance torture kid in town and getting an invitation. Alright, I guess let's pick a drink. We got white, green, red, and yellow. Let's pick green. Nice. I'm feeling all ready. Now try to visualize our customer's soul. Okay. Now focus. At the Red Strings Club, we don't just serve alcohol. We use spirits to tune into customers' emotions. It's about matching their vibes and allowing them to savor, mourn, or contemplate their soul's fundamental sentiments. Try to read into Brande's soul. The soul nodes. Each spirit has a different effect. Up, down, left, right. Make the soul disc match with a soul node. That's how you make a drink worthy of the Red Strings Club. Okay. Do I want to tap into his anxiety, his pride, or his regret? I guess that was too much ice. Let's, Whoop. I am a terrible bartender. Oh, now that's just, more anxiety. Let's get rid of all that. Start on over. So we want to appeal to his regret. So we'll choose that because that goes to the... I overshot it. I hope I'm not just spilling this out on the floor. There's actually a sink I'm referring to. What was it? I need a little bit of yellow. There. And then a bunch of white. Also want to match the soul node size. So that's one ice cube. So yellow. Man, this is a big waste of alcohol. Whoop. No, damn it. So now I should try to slow down. Okay. Maybe toss in a little bit of white. And it's ready to serve. Exactly what you need when you needed it. What took you so long? Doing the muse casting thing again? I lost my mojo and I wanted to make a drink worthy of your refined palate. Harvester of sensations, I beg of you, bestow upon my friends some drunkenness. Laugh after you've drunk. Laugh after you drink it. You know I always hit the spot. I know. Let's see which spot you're hitting tonight. So down. Served a glass of regrets. You know, I'm sorry that I keep working with Proxima after learning what they did to you. I know they may be a little extreme and a little too volatile, but you gotta understand, they're good for this city. There aren't many other hacktivist groups that can play on a level field with the core and the government. Over this, work is work, but don't ever think I'll be alright with them. If the very savior of mankind broke your knees and poisoned you with an implant-rejecting virus, how hard would you find it to sympathize with them? I'm still sorry, though. Well, I don't know what you are, but I'm pretty sure you're falling apart. Bar's closed, miss. Ooh. Wow. That's not a drunk person, it's an android. I thought it was some implant fangirl. Get her up and let's see what we got here, would you? Right away, sir. Hello? Who are you? 184. Ringing any bells, Donnie? It's in pretty bad shape, but I believe this is an Akara android from Supercontinent Ltd. I don't actually know what Ltd stands for. Hey Siri. Okay, now that I'm actually asking Siri a question, she doesn't pay attention. They still haven't seen the light of day. According to what I've heard, they've only been put to use internally at Supercontinent. And what the hell is it doing here? Beats me. Rumors say this is the first android capable of making ethical decisions, examining every single factor in play in the life of any subject, minding emotional status, social impact, economic repercussions, legal risks. Yeah, how come you know so much about this topic? How come you've never told me about this, the player? That's what we information brokers do, amigo. Share the trivial, sell the relevant. We're supposed to be a team. Exactly, and I got your back. Knowing too much can compromise your safety in the field. What if somebody tries to torture the info out of you? Well, they'll just kill me since I won't have any leverage. Human improvement compromised. I'm going in? You're going to connect your neural drive to this fireworks factory? Don't worry about it. I won't go very deep, just to check the memory banks. So I don't know. Am I playing as both Brande and Donovan? Is that how you pronounce Brande? Brandes? But don't get Regnas. That's the problem with not having voice acting. Is sometimes it's hard to figure out how these names are pronounced. Oh, and you can pay me later for the info I get. Pay you? We're a team. It's for your own good, sweet cheeks. Hello, world. Welcome to the job. Supercontinent Clinic Division H plus Core expects you to be an excellent human upgrade crafter. Please familiarize yourself with your work zone until you're comfortable. Let me know when you're ready to accept requests. Yes, master. Thank you. Alright, what have we got here? Got a door. Probably can't go out of, but I'm going to click on anyway. First, crafting table. Computer. This is the operating theater. Here, you'll receive our clients and you'll install their necessary upgrades. No, I'm not ready. So actually, that's where I should be going. This is the pottery disc. With it, you will shape handcrafted limbs and organs for clients. Ugh. The official H-Core Transhumanist Wiki. With it, you can study the different upgrades and select one to craft at the pottery disc. The Enchantress. Increases your online social network charisma. Ugh. Not that I couldn't use an upgrade to social network charisma or charisma in general, but that just seems like a very specific upgrade. Like in person, your charisma is, you're just not charismatic at all, but thanks to the upgrade, every time somebody reads one of your Twitter posts, they're like, whoa, that person is so charismatic. Enhances your persuasion skills. The Vizier. Filters online content to block any type of negative stimuli. The Censor. Dramatically increases your sex appeal. The most purchased upgrade. Eliminates the need for social acceptance. Huh. Is that something that would benefit anybody? Is isolation? Like, I guess, like, there are the things that people do for social acceptance. But if you feel that you don't need social acceptance, does that also lead to other things you would do instead? Like, no, I don't need anybody's acceptance, so I'm just gonna take a crap on my lawn and not worry about being judged because I don't need your acceptance anymore. At the same time, I'm sure there are people with severe social anxieties who would benefit from this. Although I suppose, like, there's a specific horror movie that I watched in which there's this character who has who's able to hypnotize people, and they hypnotize a person to not have any fear, and that allows that person to save the main character. However, that person immediately falls into a trap because they have no fear of the situation. And events actually become worse because of that. Nullifies ambition and thirst for power. That is for a very specific person. Shuts your social conscience down. Okay. The Husk. I just want to sit at home and play World of Warcraft. All week long, I shall become a husk of my former self. This interface displays data on your client queue. With it, you can keep track of clients' progress and post-operative satisfaction. Ooh. So actually, that might mean the choices I make affect the people who go out. There's no select blueprint, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's get started. Let's start getting some clients. Send them in. Are you ready to check client's file? No matter what I do, I can't raise my follower count. Please help me. A cosplayer. Let's give them online social network charisma. This is a block of biomatter. You can use this lathe to turn it into a useful upgrade. To spin the lathe, just click repeatedly. When the lathe gains enough speed, use your right hand to shape the biomatter. Press the buttons on the right to pick a proper tool to shape the blueprint you chose. Rewind previous actions and correct mistakes. Tune into some focus-enhancing music tracks. I will do that immediately, post-haste. Submit a finished piece or just exit the lathe. Oh, I don't just click on the... Alright, now to... okay. Alright. This is kind of interesting. Let's switch to this guy. Now it's kind of tricky to repeatedly click. There we go. I guess that's good enough. Let's... So I don't need to be absolutely perfect. Is that good enough? Production complete. The Enchantress. Well done. Are you ready to operate? Okay. Now the client will be more popular on the internet. But will that make them happier? Ooh. Huh.